Thanks, Var. We are here with a big victor of today's round. That is Fabiano Caruana, who took down MVL. Fabi, first of all, a big surprise in the opening. You started off with D4. We've seen those tendencies from you, but then at move 3, you played this move, H4. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, well, I'm a few years behind the times, I think, because H4 got really popular. Again, it's like a kind of invention of Grishuk, like so many opening ideas these days. And it got really, really popular, and Maxime has faced it many times. And I actually wasn't surprised that he decided to go for the Benko against it, because I don't know if you remember his game with the white pieces against Peter Svidler. It reached this position, and Maxime himself against Peter played this. And they kind of reached, they reached a game which Maxime kind of won very, very brilliantly. Knight e8, rook a1, king f8. And I think Maxime played like h5 here, and he won a brilliant game.
But at some point, the engine in that game, I think, was giving Black decent chances to equalize.
Yeah, it was a forced draw if Black was playing it correctly. And so I wasn't too surprised. I kind of knew that you can also play like this. It's basically a Benko gambit where White, for absolutely no reason, put the pawn in h4. So it's like, it's the best Benko you could have, but it is still,
it's still a Benko.
It's still a Benko. You're still down a pawn. This move I didn't know. Okay, it looked very natural to do this, but yeah, I only played rook e1 when I saw this bishop g5. Because if I play e5, then rook takes rook fd8, I thought it's very unclear.
Yes.
But bishop g5 is strong, and I thought he would go for this position here.
And take the pawn, or?
I thought if he takes with the bishop, unfortunately I have this very strong rook e4, queen f5 and queen e2, and I think he just gets crushed basically, because I collect the e5 pawn
yeah.
Whenever I want. So he should probably play ef6. Yeah, and I thought, like, I can play rook c1 here. He's not... And if I get b3, knight b5, then I have a good position. Mm-hmm. No, knight b5 first, yeah, because I forced rook fd8, probably, and now I was thinking rook c1. But I wasn't sure about f5 here. Rook c4, fe4, rook here, queen f5. I thought it's super dangerous for Black, but it's still a long way to win the game.
Very good calculation for sure.
So then he surprised me. I didn't think this move was possible, but it took me a long time to calculate this g3 and knight bd3, because
it still looks pretty scary, right?
Well, it kind of like, I think, wins for Black if not for knight g5.
Yeah.
Or at least very dangerous. But I saw this move, and I was trying to figure out these complications. I was a bit confused. But I think Maxime said after the game the bishop takes f8, and then knight b5 is a very important move. Mm-hmm. And
knight d3 maybe? Just rook d3.
Yeah, it's complex, but it kind of doesn't work. But I thought he should probably go for it, because it's a difficult choice here which rook to take with. At first I didn't even understand his point, and then I understood that this is actually getting a little bit unclear. It looks like dead lost. I mean, by all means it is, except that he has this knight c3, and I wasn't sure. I thought this might be kind of winning, but then I saw this knight e2 move, and I got a bit scared. But I see the computer just says king h2. So, but okay, I was thinking that this could be winning, knight e4 and some move. Like, it looked like something here should be winning.
Knight b5 seems to be winning.
But then I thought, okay, why
do
this queen b3? I mean,
there was one moment, even after this move, f5, which I think from a practical perspective was definitely the right choice. If he goes to d4, what was your plan at this point?
Okay, so first I was going to repeat once.
Yeah.
And then I was going to think about the earlier position. So the point is, like, rook d1 looks very, very strong. But this endgame, I wasn't sure. I thought it's probably winning. Like, okay, I can go for this. It's kind of safe.
Yeah.
But all my pawns are weak, so you can see drawing chances here if things go wrong. So I was going to either go for this, okay, at first I would repeat. And here I saw a move which looked really tempting, which was the move queen d1, I think. Mm-hmm. And f4, rook d3. So I thought knight d3, queen d3, fg, then I probably even have like knight e4 stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought he takes fg first, and I was going to like calculate this position, but I didn't see how he continued.
He probably doesn't have enough composition.
Yeah, I mean, it's a piece, and he's not attacking with so many pieces. So, but I thought I might as well throw this in, because, okay, queen h3 is clearly just, like, you no longer have threats, right? I think he was counting on this suddenly. Oh, no, not this. Rook d1. No, rook d1, knight f2.
D1, maybe knight f2. Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible. But bishop c5 looks super, super winning, but then I saw that he has some move here, like bishop takes e5. No, sorry, rook takes e5, and d6 king h8. Rook e5, bishop e5. I mean, it must be completely winning, but I started to get a bit confused because bishop b4, there's bishop g3, and okay, obviously, so I started to get a little bit worried here, but I mean, this knight e2
spotted knight
just
e2.
really kills it.
Very nice game with the white pieces. Quite an encouraging sign for your tournament, starting off with Blast. How do you feel about the event so far? How do you feel about your shape up to this point?
Yeah, I missed something big in the first game, but today I feel like I calculated well. And to be fair, I think Maxime was playing far from his best today. I mean, he really didn't, like he missed bishop takes e7, he said, and so this is a sign that he was really not in good form today. But I did what I had to do, so overall it's good.
Fabi definitely took advantage of your opportunities in this one. Congratulations. We'll see you in the next few games.
Thanks.
Guys.
Thank you, Christian. If you could ask Fabi, when was the last time he won in just 24 moves? Winning out of the opening is rare, especially in the 2800 clubs.
So what Yasser is asking is, when is the last time that you can remember when you won more or less out of the opening?
In a classical game,
In a classical game,
because in Rapid and Blitz it probably happens quite often. In a classical game, let me think. I think against Gukesh in Vaikenze, it wasn't like out of the opening, but I got a really huge advantage, more or less by move 15, and I more or less always kept the advantage. It wasn't like this where it was like, let's say +4, but it was kind of +2 and stayed around there.
Yeah.
But
It's so difficult.
yeah, that was still like a long game. It went more or less to the end game, so it was something like this. It has been quite a long time.
There you have it. Yasser.
Yeah, rare indeed to win. Our congratulations, Fabi, as he pulls himself